The year is now 40,000 BC. The entire planet seems to be observing the laws of natural selection. Well, almost. A small valley is still resisting evolution.
The Darwinners. An inheritance in vain.
Kids, it's a big day for our family. The notary asked us to meet with him. Remember my uncle Amstrad Darwiner? He just died in the last ice age, and according to his will, we're the sole heirs.
Hang on, Dad. The very notion of inheritance is totally non-egalitarian. Just look at amphibians, for example. They can't even...
Oh, don't start with your altered Darwinist theories. So, did this uncle have a large fortune?
Your uncle was an extraordinary hominid. He is responsible for a large number of discoveries and exclusive patents that aren't yet fully developed. I will now read this final will. All my life, I pursued an ideal of evolution, faced with the conservativeness of my contemporaries. Blog, I recall that you wanted to work in new technologies. I thereby leave you the patent for the wheel, which I trust you will make good use of.
All right, Susan, it's your turn to spin the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, Susan, that currency does not exist in the Stone Age. You're going home empty-handed.
Do you accept?
Huh? Yes, of course.
URL, young man, ardent activist for sustainable evolution. I leave you the invention of agriculture.
Does that include quinoa?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, then, I'll take it.
Your son will make us eat altered Darwinist vegetables.
Dearest Spam, your job as a prehistory teacher requires a great deal of commitment. I leave you the invention of monotheism.
What's that for?
For public school employees, that entitles you to a certain number of holidays. Easter, the Feast of Sacrifice, Yom Kippur.
Okay, I'll take it, but only because of the holiday bit.
My charming young web, I am sure you will be pleased with the discovery of the domestication of animals.
I'll take it.
Very well. Now if you'll just fill out a few forms.
The Darwinners.
Please place your signatures at the bottom of the page.
What? Signatures?
You know, write your names. Without them, you have no claim to any part of this inheritance.
But this is 40,000 BC. Writing hasn't even been invented yet.
In that case, no inheritance.
The year is now 40,000 BC. The entire planet seems to be observing the laws of natural selection. Well, almost. A small valley is still resisting evolution.
The Darwinners. Fur.
Hey, you're scratching the floor with your saber-toothed tiger. Where'd you get it?
From the Hunter Farrier, you know, the one in front of the school?
It must have cost you a fortune. We're at the reception and you're bringing home luxury furs?
Now stop right there. You're the hunting instructor, Blog. You should be bringing animal hides home every night. Fall's around the corner, and without furs, our chances of surviving an interglacial period are next to 0.
You know all the game I hunt is the property of the public school system. And besides, I'd love to see your face if I brought home leggings made from the raccoons in my 8th graders' catch.
Oh, what's this adorable little plant?
Well, it's my ficus. I dug it up from behind the cave. I think it makes a pretty good houseplant.
Say, could you be on your way to inventing agriculture?
Have you seen the kids tonight?
Webb went to bed after dinner. As for URL, no idea where he is. He must be with his Ultra Darwinist friends again. You coming to bed? We can read 50 Shades of Grey together.
Yeah, I'm coming. Hang on. I'm just gonna water my ficus. Hey, what did you do with my clothes?
Me? Nothing.
Hey, Webb, did you move my clothes?
Come on, Dad, it's early.
They're gone. Ugh, this is starting to get, this is ridiculous. Who took my loincloth?
I did. I'm the one that burned all your clothes. And you want to know why I threw those animal hides in the volcano? Killing animals for their fur is the very definition of primitive barbarism. We're not in the Cretaceous anymore. This is the Paleolithic. It's time to realize that we cannot continue to live like savages.
Hang on. Are you telling us you torched our entire wardrobe because you believe that prehistoric man should stop wearing fur?
That's the gist of it, yeah.
Do you not realize that we don't have an alternative? And we're going to have to replace our entire stock of furs in the middle of November?
No, Mom, listen, you're wrong about that. The plant sector offers a totally viable solution. With very little weaving required, we can create clothes that are comfortable, durable, and biodiversity friendly.
Hang on. Those leaves? What are those leaves? My ficus! My ficus!
The Darwinners.
URL, tell me you didn't really do it. Tell me you did not burn my Valentino leopard stockings.
Yes.
Ugh.
The year is now 40,000 BC. The entire planet seems to be observing the laws of natural selection. Well, almost. A small valley is still resisting evolution.
The Darwinners. Special Evolution Program.
We have to face up to reality, huh? We may be in the middle of prehistory and all, but standards are falling. And this year, the students are particularly worthless. Have you seen their papers? Look, just look! I asked them to do their genealogical tree, and look what they turned in.
Well, it's no masterpiece, but still.
It's depressing.
Honey, we took the teaching positions in the SEP 10 years ago. We knew it wouldn't always be easy.
It is for you. You teach hunting. They're into that. But stick the same kids in my prehistory class, and you get an hour of eye rolling. The SCP is a good idea, but the point of Special Evolution Program is not to dig up all the social cases in the valley. I mean, in my class alone, you'll find Homo habilis, Homo sapiens, primates, cannibals, and Neanderthals. With a class that diverse, you can't accomplish anything. Oh, yeah, hang on. There's also Rocky Amadeus, the amphibian I've had for 4 years.
I know you're tired, darling, but you believe in natural selection as much as I do. We can't start handpicking students at the school entrance as well.
The Darwinists with a heart of gold, and yet with all your big talk, you put your own kids in private school.
Yeah, well, anyway, are you done with those yet? I have my 8th grade B class at 8:30, so I'd rather not stay up till 2.
You going to the disciplinary hearing tomorrow?
Who's in trouble now?
Dylan Flintstone. He disemboweled the science teacher with a wild boar steak.
You disemboweled Chantal? Hey, that was my idea.
Oh, silly.
Come on, all 7th grade students. Back to class. Brad, put the flint away.
Smile out, sir.
Whoa there. Hey, calm down, class. This is not Jurassic Park, huh? Okay, let's take attendance. Nico, Richard,
Hey.
Alicia, Gabriel,
Here.
Mike, Brad, absent, I suppose. That kid's the missing link. All right, let's pick it up where we left off last week. Animals on the verge of appearance. What? What is going on over there?
That's Victor, miss. He ripped off one of Lewis's arms again.
As usual, the cannibals are holding back the rest of the class.
But miss, it's my culture.
The Darwinners.
So Dylan, you disemboweled your teacher and you didn't even apologize. What should we do?
I think we should have doubled his coronary at the very least.
Despite his minor behavioral problems, Dylan has made great progress in hunting class. He throws a spear standing up. It may not mean much to you, but to me it's huge.
If we consider bipedalism to be an extenuating circumstance, we'll let him off with a warning. Do you agree?
The year is now 40,000 BC. The entire planet seems to be observing the laws of natural selection. Well, almost. A small valley is still resisting evolution.
The Darwinners. Cease fire.
Spam, your Aurochs chops are exquisite. They're almost as good as Olga's iguanodon meatball.
Do you like it, Mrs. Finkelstein?
That's okay, but this technology is amazing.
Do you mean the fire?
Yes, exactly. It's the talk of the retirement home.
Oh, come on, Olga. You have seen the fire before.
Yes, but not like this in the home. It must cost you a fortune, huh?
Hang on, Mom. How old is Mrs. Finkelstein again? 16 million?
No, but she was born before the fire revolution. What was it like in your day?
We had to walk 20 miles to cook our schnitzels in the volcanic crater.
Why didn't URL come home for dinner?
He's at one of his political meetings.
He should be here to eat dinner with his grandparents. URL?
Yup, I'm the one who put out the fire. The fire that you burn at will, not thinking about the consequences, callously contributing to climate change. Don't you think it's about time that you assess the looming energy crisis?
Hang on, is this a dream, or am I really being lectured by my son who just ruined dinner? You know how much it costs to have FE Inc. install the fire, idiot?
Here, look, it's fine. There are still a few coals.
Let's talk about Fire Energy Inc. With their monopoly over the volcano, they charge exorbitant rates, exploit their employees with shameful working conditions, they plunder...
Are you through busting our chops?
I don't understand. Aren't we allowed to have a fire? It's Friday night.
No way. Did he really want to roast you over a spit?
I swear, Werther, the only reason he finally let me go is because my grandpa was there.
It's mind-boggling. The moment you touch their fire, they lose their heads. We have to do something to put an end to this madness. What if we organize an action against the Fire Energy Inc.?
Like releasing fireflies over the FE Inc. crater? Can you see me summiting the volcano?
You know, buddy, you should start convincing people in your family.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Organize a dinner without fire to prove you can live without wasting energy.
It's not like I can serve mammoth carpaccio.
The Darwinners.
Darling, this firefly lighting is just lovely.
Yeah, well, you can't even see what's on your plate.
It sure tastes great, huh? It's tender, easy to chew. What is it anyway, mammoth?
It's a mammoth sushi, Grandpa.
I don't understand URL. Is it Hanukkah?
The year is now 40,000 BC. The entire planet seems to be observing the laws of natural selection. Well, almost. A small valley is still resisting evolution.
The Darwinners. The orientation of species.
Come on, 8th grade B, hurry up. It's career orientation day.
Okay.
We don't know it's a waste of time.
Not at all. Take those dinosaurs. If they had proper guidance at certain key moments of their existence, they never would have disappeared.
Little Latifah showed up for class the other day wearing a head-to-toe mammoth fur scarf. So what did I do? Sent her home, of course.
Talk about strict.
Look, I'm sorry, but there's a law against wearing fur to school, and I apply it, period.
Each case is different, but I agree that letting them get locked into prehistoric identity will not help them get laid when they enter the professional world.
Speaking of which, it's time. Let's begin the 8th grade career orientation session.
Now, students, this is a very important moment. Remember, Elizabeth Blackwell High is the only school in the Special Evolution program classified as Bipedalism Initiative. We have to make audacious yet realistic choices.
I can tell you that there are fields more openings than others. For example, one sector that's hiring at the moment is hunting. That's not true. There's a shortage of unskilled labor. Think about it. These days, if you want to go bear hunting, you have to hire foreign trappers.
I think it would be easiest to ask what you would like to do with your lives. Murad, could you start?
My name is Maulad, miss.
Yes, fine. Malud?
Farmer.
Margarita?
Stonemason.
Nico?
Butter.
Shanae?
Gravedigger.
Farmers, grave diggers, potters, they think they're going to work in new technologies.
Look, it's great you're aiming high and all, but the goal of the Initiative Bipedalism plan is to keep your feet planted firmly on the ground. Given your mediocre test scores, don't expect to get into UC, Dorkley, or Dornell University.
At any rate, we'll give you a very easy choice. Simply check the box at the end of the orientation. Your choices are hunter or gatherer.
You can also sign up for a dual program, hunter-gatherer. What about you, kids? What do you have in your mind for your future?
I want to sign up for an archaeology program.
Archaeology? Hang on. Even in 40 centuries, that'll be a sector with no job prospects. And you think that in the middle of the Paleolithic, you'll find a job in archaeology? Pinch me, I must be dreaming.
The Darwinners.
Let me guess, does your brother want to be an archaeologist too?
I don't want to work.
Ah, at least he has a vision. Archaeologist, I swear. Why not a traitor while we're at it?
The year is now 40,000 BC. The entire planet seems to be observing the laws of natural selection. Well, almost. A small valley is still resisting evolution.
The Darwinners. The Senior Stone Age.
This is just great, isn't it? Trekking to the other side of the volcano to see our grandparents, that's what I call love.
Yeah, well, it's not like Dad gave us much of a choice.
Not to mention, it's the most depressing place in the valley. With all those geezers in there, I bet they would hold the world record for the most fossils per square foot.
You want to be an archaeologist. You should be stoked.
That's when I was 10 years old, URL.
Behold the limitations of bipedalism.
So, we should find Grandpa. I bet he's glued to the TV watching a soap opera with the rest of them. Look, what did I tell you?
It's over, Julian. I can't believe you fucked Tatiana and murdered all of my friends.
I'm gonna cut out your heartbeat, Dad.
Grandpa, is that someone's watching you?
You're out. Well, what a lovely surprise. You came to visit your old Gramps.
We brought Mrs. Finkelstein a present for her birthday. Hang on. She's not watching the soap with you?
Someone's watching you? She refuses to watch now. In the last episode, Julian confessed to Piera that he had cheated on her with Tatiana. Olga didn't sleep a wink that night. Come on, she's at her Scrabble Club right now.
I swear, there isn't a single word I can make using all these letters.
Pterodactyl! Triple word score.
She thinks she's smarter than everybody else because she has opposable thumbs.
Hello, Mrs. Finkelstein.
Oh, if it isn't the little Darwinners. Rebecca, my, how you've grown, sweetie.
Everyone calls me Webb.
You are out. Come and give the old frog a kiss. My goodness, you are as thin as a stick. You should have told me you were coming. I could have made you smoked dinosaur eggs and blintsies.
But Mrs. Finkelstein, dinosaurs disappeared 65 million years ago.
Really, that long?
They came to wish you a happy birthday.
You children are such sweethearts. All right, let's celebrate. At least let me thaw a strudel I left out too cool before the last ice age. Oh, Flint's face powder from Jan van Rootra, my favorite.
Here comes the cake.
Go, Olga, it's Ian's birthday. We're gonna party like it's Ian's birthday. We'll sip kosher wine like it's Ian's birthday.
The Darwinners.
What are those little things moving around on the strudel?
They're candles, and that's fire, Mrs. Finkelstein.
So that's what fire is. It won't affect the taste, will it?
The year is now 40,000 BC. The entire planet seems to be observing the laws of natural selection. Well, almost. A small valley is still resisting evolution.
The Darwinners. When sparks fly.
I just saw Webb on her way out. Is it me or is she acting weird?
Look, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I think her daughter is in love.
Again? I don't believe this. One day she's seeing a chimpanzee, the next she's dating a cannibal. What has she dug up this time? An amphibian? You gotta love the Neolithic generation.
Eve, you there? Something amazing happened to me. You'll never believe it. I met a gorgeous guy, and I think I'm in love.
Oh dear, you're scaring me. Okay, tell me everything.
So yesterday, I went shopping in the financial district. I was walking down the street, minding my own business, when suddenly I felt something touch my butt.
What?
No, I swear. So I turned around and guess what? There was a baby crocodile that had gotten away.
I would have freaked out.
Nah, seriously though. It was so adorable. And then this guy shows up.
Lacoste, here, Lacoste, here. Shh. Easy now, boy. Easy. That's a good boy. I'm very sorry, miss. Forgive him. He's very young and a tad crazy.
No, it's fine. Is he your crocodile?
Yes, I domesticated him myself.
But wasn't that tough in an apartment? And you know what he said next?
Oh, it's fine. We live in a 7,000 square foot executive cave. My dad's the director of FE Inc.
His dad runs Fire Energy Inc.? You're kidding me. Hang on. Only you could go shopping and meet the son of the guy that supplies fire to the entire valley.
Wait, there's more.
Allow me to introduce myself, Rohan Bedlam III.
Web Darwinner.
It sounds like you just invented love at first bite. I mean at first sight.
Yeah, sure, laugh all you want. As for me, I'm going over to his place tonight for a drink to celebrate his birthday.
Will you buy him a gift? For a guy like him, you need something sophisticated. But at the same time, it has to send him a message.
Yes, I saw something kind of cool in this one store. They call it a Flint Valentine.
A Flint Valentine. That's classy. Real classy.
The Darwinners.
It was sweet of you to bring me a gift, Webb.
I hope you like it.
Oh, you're very kind, but I have to tell you something, Webb. My family doesn't believe in sparks before marriage.
The year is now 40,000 BC. The entire planet seems to be observing the laws of natural selection. Well, almost. A small valley is still resisting evolution.
The Darwinners. The Deco Sapiens.
Why are you tidying up, Spam?
So you forgot that my cousin Giacometti's stopping by.
The interior decorator? Oh no, not her!
Don't be difficult, Blog. Yes, fine, she's as nudie as a lemur, but you know she's one of the best decorators of Paleolithic. She was featured in better caves and grottos.
I never could stand people who tell you how to eat, dress, and decorate your cave. They're a disaster waiting to happen. If the dinosaurs hadn't hired decorators to rearrange your ecosystem, they would have never disappeared.
Spam, darling, get me a glass of water, quick. All these cookie-cutter caves lined up one next to the other. So depressing, so banal. I'm so sorry, but your valley is no longer the cradle of mankind. It's ground zero.
Children, I'd like you to meet Vanina Giacometti cousin Jerome's woman.
Is it her name Lucy?
No, Lucy was the first woman.
So this is your little home sweet home. It's certainly rustic. Don't tell me you kept your stalactites. Oh, Spam, darling, it's so Jurassic. And these paintings. Do you like bullfighting, Blog? A fire in the middle of a living room, that would never pass inspection, not to mention your carbon footprint. Listen, Spam, let me do you a favor. I'm gonna give your cave a makeover.
Oh, you really shouldn't, bitch.
Just Women's Intuition Blog.
I fear the worst.
If we hate it, we can put things back the way they were.
Come and see your new abode and discover Vanina Giacometti's signature style. Dark and sleek, the original milky whiteness of mammals was inspired by Feng Shui. The sole decorative element, a Warhol screen print, he's an extremely promising young primate artist. And last but not least, meet your new geothermal heating system. I had a line dug connecting your cave directly to the volcanic crater. All you have to do is lift this little lid, which was designed by...
The Darwinners.
Whoa, it's been a week and she's still smoking.
What do we do with her when she cools down?
A coat rack?
A bird feeder?
Let's keep her here as a souvenir, kind of like a statue. It's decorative after all.
Sculpture? My poor Spam. A Giacometti sculpture will never be worth anything, not even in the Iron Age.
The year is now 40,000 BC. The entire planet seems to be observing the laws of natural selection. Well, almost. A small valley is still resisting evolution.
The Darwinners. Fashion victim.
Love is a fire, and love is a tiger. A tiger! Fire tiger!
The Miley Cyrus of the Stone Age is driving me nuts!
A fire
Hey, are you through yet?
You could warn me before storming into my room.
What kind of outfit is that? What do you think this is? A hominid whorehouse?
Come on, Dad. You know that the Hunter-Gatherer Gala is tonight.
You'll think I'll let you go dressed like a Gwen into a cave full of Homo erectus? Now take off that makeup and put on some decent clothing.
I hate Zebu fur.
Yeah, well, at least you won't be cold tonight.
They ordered this suit for my mom for the Ice Age. But with the continental drift, it was delivered 60,000 years late, and it's itchy too.
Anyway, we have to think of something for tonight. If you want Rohan to notice you, we can't let you go out like that. Emergency shopping mission!
Everything's closed right now.
Shoot, you're right. Unless...
This is a clothing store?
It's the spot for teens in the Iron Age. My brother got his piercings and tattoos here.
Huh? They invented the needle already?
No, so apparently it was super hardcore.
And this?
It's not bad, I guess, and I did read that hedgehog chic was all the rage.
And this?
No, maybe you're not ready for the Iron Age after all. What a bummer!
Look, I think I'm just gonna skip it. If I show up like this to the party, I'll be the laughingstock of every Australopithecus in the valley. And it's in the middle of nowhere, too. The only time I get to go to the other side of the volcanoes to visit my grandpa at his retirement home. Hey, that's our answer.
Our Lady of Good Fossil Retirement Home.
My grandfather and his girlfriend kept all their clothes from the days when they danced at the Charleston Heston. Wow, they were so hip back then.
How'd you get her to lend you her elephant feet boots? They're sick! That's what I call Jurassic Chic will be the talk of the volcano!
Check out this dress. It's vintage T-Rex skin.
The Darwinners.
Hurry! It hurts!
I don't get it. You didn't know you were allergic to Tyrannosaurus skin?
It must be the scales.
The year is now 40,000 BC. The entire planet seems to be observing the laws of natural selection. Well, almost. A small valley is still resisting evolution.
The Darwinners. A paleo-precarious world.
No way, I must be dreaming. URL! Who are those two primates sleeping in my bed?
Chill out, Webb. It's not the end of the world. They're bunnies with no place to stay. They were evicted from their tree by an alpha monkey, so my friends and I agreed to take turns putting them up until they got back on their feet.
Yeah, well, trees aren't going extinct. It's a nice gesture, but you don't have to bring all your macacos back to my cave. Get them out of here right now.
Come on, guys. There's an ego sapiens here throwing a fit.
It's inhumane, man.
Putting people out on the street in the middle of a housing crisis, and just before an ice age, too. I hope you realize what you're doing, Webb. Seriously, Werther, thank you. It's nice of you to let my friends crash here.
You kidding me? Of course, times are tough. In this neighborhood alone, more and more people are forced to live in shacks. Honestly, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, well, we don't have anything to worry about.
Hang on, URL. Don't think you're immune. Your luck can change in an instant. Things were booming in the 80 million before Christ. It was an ultra-competitive, eat-or-be-eaten free market wonderland. They're the kings of the world until, bam, someone throws a monkey in the works. And it's all downhill from there. Jobs are lost, homes are lost, insecurity reigns in the streets.
$1 to eat and not to be eaten.
Ice Age comes and it's game over.
You're right. This is an outrage. We should be more involved in the social movement. That's the only way to create real change. Remember the winter of 54,000 before Christ? When Abbé Pierre demanded that everybody have a stone over their head?
Rise up!
Hey man, can you sign the petition for the caveless?
He's your cousin?
From a Darwinian perspective of biology, technically, yes. Let's see here, mammals in a huff, we have had enough. For a more humane prehistory, I'm not sure about that one. Immediate requisition of unoccupied caves and grottos, I'm all for it. Okay, you have a pencil so I can sign your petition?
Ah, shoot man, hang on, writing hasn't been invented yet.
The Darwinners.
We have rights to...
The Your buddies are nice, but weren't they going to find a cave to squat in? We've tried solidarity for 5,000 years, and now...
The tree.